This video is sponsored by you, link to our channel in the description. If you're here for the meta, skip Enchiladas, skip Plana, roll on Monster, roll on Executor and Nowell, and roll on Tragodia. If you're here for anything else, oh my god. This is an Afternoon of Konoha ass event. Such a shame since she actually looks really cool. We went from someone that needs you to be worth using to someone that needs Crown Slayer to be worth using. Which, fair enough, I also need Ludmilla to be happy. You and I are not so different. Here's the issues. Chinchilla has no real way to reliably keep herself alive, and this might sound weird since she has, count them, 2 talents to help her stay alive. But in practice, the max HP steal, while being a cool and unique effect, just kinda doesn't do anything in practice, besides some scenarios like surviving the Chapter 10 canon. And the other talent, healing her for 85% of HP, is only delaying the inevitable. Chances are, if the enemies got through that HP once, they will just do it again. Plus, Blaze, the original one from the Mesozoic era, has this talent but better and can be healed by others. Skill tree is a mess top to bottom. It has true AoE, yet she can only burst down 3 targets. It's made for boss killing, yet due to the candle mechanic, she lacks the ability to actually kill the boss. Reapers are made to wipe clean crowds, yet this skill wants to burst down select a few high HP targets. It's more confused in what it wants to do than a conservative man discovering the joy of having sex with fanboys. So basically, she summons 3 candles. These candles inherit the current stats and HP of 3 enemies with the highest HP in range, and Chi-Chi will then beat the shit out of the candle and that damage transfers to the enemies, at least 35% of it. This is like true damage, but better as it bypasses damage reductions that counter even true damage, like Kristen. This is guaranteed damage. Also, through the candles, she can continue hitting enemies even after they leave her range. So, now that I said one positive thing, let's go back to regularly scheduled programming. She again lacks the actual finishing power to kill the damn enemy. The candles inheriting the enemy's current stats means she will be amazing against enemies at max HP, but will then struggle to finish off enemies that are one strong gust of wind away from death. It also doesn't do anything for enemies that enter her range after activation. Every time I see a fun op with cool mechanics, I'm getting shocked shortly after by overwhelmingly negative reception by the community. Yeah, my guy, maybe that wouldn't happen if those fun and cool gimmicks were actually good. Skill 1 is just La Pluma Skill 1. If you need a lane holder, it's actually pretty good. La Pluma herself is quite a good unit, and this is just La Pluma but better. Skill 2 is her main thing, and that's honestly a little sad. The gimmick is summoning a sight circle around herself and the latest deployed ground operator. I will admit this is very versatile. This has some actually pretty fun and silly combos, be it Crownslayer Skill 3 or Lazy Alter or Contrail. However, this is all it is. It's fun and silly. If you're looking for anything actually powerful, you took a wrong turn somewhere. And Chala gets the Brawler special. They hit her with the Bee Hunter. She deals physical damage, which due to how damage calculation works wants to be one big hit rather than many small fast hits. This is an objective fact. So obviously Chimichanga gets very fast attack speed with pathetic damage per hit. Just what the doctor ordered. The end result of this is that while this skill does have some cool interactions with fast redeploys or Nightingale's summons since those don't take deployment slots, it doesn't really do much against the more important enemies. This is 100% exclusively just a mob clearing skill, and at that, she's pretty good actually. If you need a dedicated trash mob cleaner, and Tacos is not a bad idea at all. However, in the current ecosystem of year 6 and 7 Arknights, when she is surrounded by literal top 10 units, this just doesn't cut it. Sure, she's an alright lane holder, sure, skill 2 is very versatile and unique, it keeps her alive and it's amazing at dealing with crowds of fodder, sure, skill 3 has true damage but better sometimes. Sure, all things considered, she's not actually bad. She's definitely better than La Pluma, and La Pluma is pretty good, but she doesn't compare to everyone around her. As for the comparison with the Autism Angel, it's kind of like that meme image, Battle of Mid, but basically Executor Alter has higher damage potential but takes a while to get there as he needs to ramp up. Meanwhile, Enshaotsu gets going immediately. This also means that Entelechia will survive in scenarios Executor can't. Ultimately though, I think Executor is a better unit overall, and Chili is better in situations where Executor can't ramp up his damage, and in situations where you want high hit count. But Executor heals himself more reliably, he kills shit more reliably in most cases, and with the new lateral an operators coming out, he's indirectly getting stronger as well. Also, I hear she's pretty good in IS-6, so I guess there's 3 reasons to roll for her. If you are desperate for a wave clearer, if you have a government-issued vampire fucker permit, and if you plan to play a lot of IS-6. Nowell is fucking hot, holy! Honestly, not a lot to say, therapist medic without any additional niche, so his existence is kind of invalidated by Lumen. Skill 1 is pretty okay with a 50% uptime, but skill 2 feels like it has way too long of an SP cost. He works, he does his thing as a therapist medic, but if you want that, Lumen exists, and he's really hot too. Here's the members, all usual thanks to Raditz, Jack, Living Shadow, Apollo T, Guto Leon, QSN, Boreaz, Mr. Lera, Tranerato, Station of These, Frini, Snupol, Is the King, Demotic, Nerdage, Angemula, Kemene Quare, Larmentra, Shimali, Radio Nukunyu, Crisodium, NC, King of Harems, Jigster, the guy with 2 names, Light Nero, Max Says, Commission of JJF, and Bozidar. That's one, Gummy, bye!